Hi, I'm Nick Brule. Let's say you have a little time on your hands. I want to share with you a drawing exercise you can do with that time called Chimera. It's spelled Chimera. It's the kind of exercise you can do either by yourself or even if you're part of a group. So first, let's define what a chimera is. A chimera was a ancient Greek mythological beast. It had the head and body of a lion. It had another head of a goat that generally stuck up out of its back, and instead of a tail, it had a serpent or a snake. And the goat head, it breathed fire because why not? Anyway, it was an amalgam of animals, and it made me think this is the kind of drawing exercise that you can do. You don't need a lot. Let me show you. Here's what you need. You need at least 2 sheets of paper. One, of course, to draw on. You need something to draw with. I'm going to use a marker. The other sheet of paper you're going to cut up. And on the pieces of paper that you cut from it, you're going to write down the names of animals. So for instance, you're going to write down something like goldfish. Here's another one, hippo. And then you're going to put them into a bowl or a cup or a container of some sort, and you're going to root through it. And the very first animal you pick is going to be the head of your chimera. I chose chicken. Oh, that's a good one. The second animal you choose from your bowl is going to be the body of your chimera. I chose shark. Interesting. The third piece of paper, and I'm just trying to be random about it. Oh, giraffe would have been nice, but gorilla. That is going to be the tail, or in this case, feet of your chimera. So, let me show you what I mean. So now I taped down my paper because I'm using my left hand to hold my phone, which would ordinarily be holding down my paper. So, see, first I'm going to start with the head, and a chicken has a beak. They also have this odd thing called a wattle, and they have something called a comb. Well, the chicken part, that was pretty easy. Now it gets interesting. I have to draw the body of a shark, and a shark clearly has a very different body than that of a chicken. For one thing, this is where it gets interesting. They have that fin that sticks out of the water. I'm going to do something a little bit unconventional, not that anything's going to be conventional about this drawing, and I'm going to draw the tail of the shark too. They often have that little notch at the bottom. Now, what about the gorilla part? Well, I said feet, but what I think will be interesting is if I give my chimera big gorilla-type arms. And big gorilla-type feet. Some would argue that the gorilla feet are also hands. And that was pretty quick. I created a chimera from chicken, shark, and gorilla. So now I should probably name my creature, shouldn't I? Well, let's see. I'm going to call it a chark illa. I just created a charkilla. Signed. Well, now it's your turn. Get yourself a couple of sheets of paper, cut one up and write down as many animals as you can think of. The more animals you think of, the more interesting your chimeras are going to be. And now, I did my drawing fairly quickly, so feel free to spend more time doing yours. In fact, even when you're done, you can color it. Here are a couple of variations you might want to contemplate. For instance, instead of just choosing 3 animals, you can choose 4. Maybe 5, maybe even more. Imagine if you drew a chimera with the head of one animal, the body of another, the front legs of one animal, the back legs of another, a tail of yet another. so on. Another thing you could do is if you're part of a group, well, you draw the head, pass the paper down. Someone else draws the body, pass the paper down. Someone else draws the front legs, and so on. Have fun with this, okay? Be safe, be well, be happy. Until next time.